share what I eat in a day. Charlie and I have just finished our workout at Virgin and we're now going to have a nice breakfast out. It's a Sunday morning and we probably have a breakfast out every other Sunday, would you say, darling?
Yeah, it's sort of our thing now, isn't it?
Yeah. So sometimes we make breakfast at home, but after a workout we often feel like we just want to treat ourselves. So we're going to go to a restaurant in Clapham Old Town and I'm probably going to have pancakes because why not? And then we're going to head back home and I'll just show you what we're eating for the rest of the day. So as you saw this morning, already had my cup of English breakfast tea and my yogurts, which is pretty much what I have every single morning. So
how many yogurts do you normally have?
Quite a few. He's teasing me because they're my favourite thing. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, come on. Later. It's dark outside. I feel like the last time I spoke to you was breakfast, but we did have a really late breakfast. I think by the time we left there it was just after 1, so definitely more of a brunch. Definitely the best cappuccino in London, I would say, that place. So good. If you live southwest London, definitely check that out. As you saw, I had pancakes with maple syrup, extra maple syrup, which I spilled on the table, bacon. Charlie had more of a better post-gym breakfast. He had scrambled eggs, salmon, spinach, so he was very healthy. Yeah, so I've not eaten anything for the rest of the afternoon because the breakfast kind of filled me up. And I've just been unboxing some blogger mail. You might have seen it over on my Instagram stories, but this is one thing where I do always eat naughty things because the brands often send lots of yummy treats alongside the gifts. So I'm just going to show you a few of the bits and bobs food-wise that I was sent today. We've got these cookies, which were from Honeywell Bakery, and they were sent by Sienna X. Charlie's already had a nibble of one. Carmex sent me some Love Hearts to celebrate their Love Heart flavoured soap. And then these were sent with Carmex as opposed to Carex for their Kiss Kiss Valentine's Day edition. This is a chocolate cake, which again Charlie's had a nibble out of, not sure who sent him that. And then Darfan sent over some Pierre Hermé macaroons, which look amazing. In fact, I'm going to have a nibble of one now. Oh, so good. So yeah, not a terribly exciting day food-wise so far, but let me show you a couple of Charlie and I's favourite recipe books. So you guys have heard me talking about Madeline Shaw's books before. I'm still absolutely obsessed with them. Love making the bits and bobs in here. There's loads of really healthy recipes. We often make her life-changing tomato soup, the halloumi and courgette frittatas or fritters. So many nice recipes in there. So if you follow me again on Instagram, you'll have seen me making lots of those. But for this evening, we've got our HelloFresh delivery coming, which just makes our lives so much easier. We just pick a recipe that we want to cook and they deliver the exact amount of ingredients. Because one thing that I do find with the recipes in my book is, firstly, Charlie and I don't have a car. We live in London and we don't have a car, so especially during rugby season when Charlie is often feeling a little bit battered and bruised and can't carry so much home from the supermarkets, it's not easy for us to carry tons and tons back. So delivery services like HelloFresh are just so good for us. And also with especially the more healthy recipes like in the books, you often have to buy loads of a certain ingredient, whereas maybe it just needs a pinch of ginger or just a tiny bit of something. So HelloFresh delivers the exact right amount. So that should be coming hopefully in about half an hour. So when it does, I will unbox it, show you what we've got and get cooking with you. So while Charlie's watching the rugby, I thought I would share with you a couple more of the books that I'm really enjoying at the moment. They're kind of recipe books, but more based around beauty and lifestyle. So you may have spotted on a recent unboxing, I got the Goop Clean Beauty. So this is Gwyneth Paltrow's book, although it's written by the editors of Goop and just forward by Gwyneth Paltrow. So this one's really good if you're into health, but more kind of mindful, good to the skin nutrient as opposed to hardcore fitness. It says the ultimate guide to a healthy body, a natural glow, and a happy, mindful life. So what I really like about this is that it's not just a recipe book. It's got recipes showing things that are really good for the skin, like, I mean, there's a lot of salads in there, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit too healthy for my liking, but it's also got lots of information on vitamins, and it's got some exercises which get the body pumping and everything moving, again, all relating back to the skin and to the general health of the body. So that's a really good one. I've been flicking through that quite a lot recently. And then another one, which I say I prefer actually, is this. It is Skin by Liz Earle. This one has got loads of nice recipes in it, but also it tells you about how to really detox the whole body to, again, help the skin. So she goes through this huge long process at the beginning. I think it's like a 6 week detox program. My God, I can't talk. 6-week detox program, all about how to change up your skincare, your diet, what you drink, what you eat, etc., for the long-term benefit of your skin. And one of my favorite things in this book is her Beauty Bombs recipe. So I think I showed in a recent vlog my healthy kind of beauty bar recipe, and I've actually switched that up a little bit based on a few of the ingredients in Liz Earle's Beauty Bombs. So I might make some of those really quickly now. I love to do this on a Sunday because I find during the week I just don't really want to spend the time making healthy snacks because they can be a little bit time consuming. These take maybe a grand total of 20 minutes, leave them in the fridge, and they last for like 2 weeks. So let's get cooking. So I'm gonna make a variation of the Liz Earle Beauty Bombs. So inside this, there's loads and loads of different seeds. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame, cherries, cranberries, even a little bit of orange juice. So I'm gonna mix that in with the ingredients for my beauty bars and stick it all in the Thermomix, and we're good to go. All right, so here are my ingredients. The main thing that you need for these is dates. I just get dates from Sainsbury's or Tesco. I've actually got both. You need to basically take the stones out of these and then stick them in your blender. I get quite a lot of questions about this. This is a Thermomix. It's basically a super duper snazzy blender. It can make soup, it can make ice cream. It's just incredible, and then you can put loads of recipes on the screen as well. So good. And then, to be honest, you can really mix and match. The Liz Earle recipe includes some dried cranberries and raisins, etc. So I've just got this little mix bag. Excuse the noise, by the way, it's my washing machine going off. And then you can put in loads of different types of seeds and nuts, such as walnuts. I've got some goji berries, and then also some superfood as well. So this is what's gonna make it a little bit more chocolatey, but in a healthy way. It's my cacao infusion. I got this from Amazon. I'll leave that linked down below. And any other powders you want to stick in, I've got some baobab. And then you guys know how much I love the Good Guru. These are just little sachets with seeds and fiber in there. So I'm gonna pop all these ingredients as well as some additional seeds. So let's see what we've got. I usually have a few in here. So we've got some sunflower seeds. Oh, that's a seed mix, that'll be good. Sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. So all of these seeds mixed with this should be a really good dose of omega-3, protein and fiber to keep me going when I get peckish. So now all you have to do is stick them all in there, blend it up, and that's your mixture done. Okay, so while that was in the blender, look what's arrived, our dinner for the week. It's our HelloFresh recipe box. So Charlie's gonna unbox that while I finish off showing you what to do with the beauty balls. So Madeline Shaw and Liz Earle actually recommend putting them in ball shape, but personally I find that a little bit too much effort, so I'm gonna put mine into bars. So what I like to do is lay out the mixture, as you can see here, looking very delightful, into a baking tray. And the consistency that you're looking for is quite squidgy. I mean, this almost feels wet, and you need it to be squidgy so that it's moldable and so that it doesn't just crumble all in your hands. If it's not quite squidgy enough, just add in a little bit more coconut oil. So just keep on adding more coconut oil until your mixture is just a really soft and squidgy consistency. Technical terms, I know. And another thing that I love about this recipe is you can literally just stick in whatever you've got in your cupboards. Every single time I make this, it's completely different, but it tastes amazing. So I'm going to pat this down and then stick it in the fridge. Okay, so now it's time for us to open up our dinner. This is our HelloFresh recipe box. So the box itself is refrigerated, so even if you miss your delivery, it'll still stay nice and fresh, all the ingredients inside. So once Charlie is finished feeding Dexter, I'm gonna unbox this and get cooking. Alrighty, so I've done a little bit of unboxing. Here are some of our ingredients for tonight and a few extras for the rest of the week as well. I've got a few of some other evening's recipe bits still in the bags. But tonight, Charlie and I are going to be making our Thai masaman rice with chicken and chestnut mushrooms. When you open up your box, you also have the recipe cards, and you've already chosen the recipes that you want online. So Charlie and I have gone for 3 this week. We're going to go for our curry tonight. This is really good because not only does it tell you step-by-step instructions of how to make it, but it's also got the exact ingredients and everything has been measured out. So this is the exact amount of rice you need for 2 people, the exact amount of chicken, so there's not going to be any wastage. And it's also really good because you don't have to have too much lying around in your cupboards. So corn flour, I'm not sure when else I would use that, and I'm pretty sure you can't normally get it in less than like 5 times this quantity, so that's really handy. So yeah, this tells me that it's going to take 30 minutes. It's 1 of my 5 a day. It's going to be super spicy, and it's also got some information about the dish, about the chef, and then some interesting facts as well, and then really clear step-by-step instructions as well as pictures, and also nutritional information. So you've got the energy, the calories per serving, per 100 grams, the fat, the saturated fat, carbs, sugars, etc. So this just makes it super obvious how much better for you this is than any takeaways, any ready-made meals, which Charlie and I were trying to be healthy, so it's much better for us and those kind of things. And yeah, we haven't actually had a takeaway in a few weeks, and we haven't had a ready meal in God knows how long, so we're doing well, we're doing well. But yeah, so these are the ingredients for today. Got a couple of the next few days' ingredients. We've only gone for 3 recipes in this order because it's fashion week and I'm going to be out quite a few evenings, so we didn't need dinner every single night. I thought I'd flip this round seeing as I'm talking to you. But yeah, that's one reason why we love HelloFresh, because you can just choose how many meals you want, you can choose how many people. So if next week, for example, my mum was staying with us, this lighting is so unflattering on my nose. If next week my mum was staying with us, we could just add on another person, we could change the delivery date, we could change the time, and if you are going away or going travel, you can actually put pause on your deliveries too. So I think it's up to 12 weeks you can pause your deliveries, so really, really good service. I think if you're single, if you live by yourself, it's amazing because you don't have to buy in loads of additional ingredients. A lot of these meals, I think when you're cooking for one person, it's quite hard to get the quantities right. You often don't end up giving yourself such a healthy meal because you don't want to waste any ingredients. But also if you're just super busy, like for Charlie and I, we just don't have time to spend ages going up and down the supermarket aisles, and as I said earlier, we don't have a car, so for that all to be delivered right to our door in a refrigerated box is super duper handy. So I think it's 6:45, it's about time we got cooking. Okay, so I've reached the final step on my recipe card. I've got the chicken simmering. I've got to leave it to simmer for 10 minutes gently, and then I'm gonna start preparing and getting it all in the dish, ready to eat. So I was thinking as I was cooking this, another really good thing for Charlie and I is portion control, because Charlie always has eyes bigger than his tummy, so he always ends up cooking far too much. Whereas at least with this, we know that we've got the perfect amount for 2 people. I probably eat a little bit less than the average person, and Charlie probably eats a little bit more, so it always balances out. But here we've got the perfect amount for both of us. So it is smelling so good. When I added that peanut butter, it just started to smell so amazing. Better than the curry from across the road, I have to say. So it's nearly time to serve up, and then time to enjoy. I'm excited to try it. Okay, so after the all-important Insta story photo to prove to the world that I don't only eat macaroni cheese, it's time to dig in. Okay, so as it is Sunday evening, Chaz and I are using that as an excuse to have our dinner in front of the TV, watching Dragon's Den. Charlie's already dug in. How is it, darling?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, good work. Good work from Josie.
From me. Yeah, to be fair, Charlie nearly always does the cooking, apart from when it's mac and cheese and then it's my turn. So let's see how it tastes. All gone, and that was absolutely scrumptious. I've never actually made a curry before with corn flour in there, but it just added a little something extra to the chicken, and that curry paste was delicious. Even Charlie loved it as well, and he doesn't really like things that are too spicy, but it was just absolutely lovely. So thank you to HelloFresh for introducing us to a new recipe. I think what I'm going to do now is have just a nighttime calming tea. I did have a cappuccino at maybe 1 o'clock today, so that's still making me feel a little bit energetic, so I need to have something a little bit more calming. Charlie and I have been using the Elle Macpherson Super Elixir Sleep Well Fortified Calming Tea recently, and that's really, really nice. And I'm going to have that with my Sienna X cookies that I have from earlier. So a very successful Sunday dinner, and we've got our other 2 recipes for tomorrow night and I think Thursday night, other nights that we're cooking from home. Gosh, I'm getting a bit shiny. I need to take my makeup off. So we're pretty much all sorted for our food for the week, which is amazing, and we've not had to do our supermarket shop. I'll leave more information about HelloFresh down below. They have a special offer on, which is £25 off your first box, which just makes it so affordable, especially for a week's worth of food or however many recipes you get. So all the info will be down below. For now, I'm gonna head back to the sofa, get my cup of tea, and enjoy my relaxing Sunday evening. Alright folks, it is 9:30, which means it's my bedtime. I've got to be up super early tomorrow to do some work before I head out for a 9 o'clock breakfast meeting. So yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. I've done my usual thing where I make a cup of tea, and I've only half drunk it, so I'm just gonna fill this up again, boil the kettle, fill it up to the top again, and take that up to bed with me. I'm not actually gonna eat anything else. Normally I would have maybe a petit falou or another one of my banana and chocolate flake yogurts. I'd normally take one of those up to bed, but I'm so full. That curry has really kept me full. So yeah, that's everything that I have eaten today. A mini Sunday vlog for you guys as well, so I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the drill, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, then please subscribe, because I'm so close to 100,000. So just insane. Thank you guys so much if you have already subscribed. Really hope you guys had a great Monday, a great start to the week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.